Welcome to Gene and Mike through the New York Times crossword.
Hi, I'm Jean.
And I'm Mike. And today we are doing the crossword for Sunday, May 3rd, 2026. So, on May the 4th be with you, Eve.
Yes.
Did you make any Wookiee mistakes? Ha ha ha.
No. No Wookiee mistakes.
I think I made a Wookiee mistake by making that pun.
I think so.
It's a risk I had to take. So, what did you think of today's crossword?
Well, it was impressive.
Mm-hmm.
I thought the theme was incredible.
Mm-hmm.
And so, of course, I sort of focus on the theme since that's what I usually talk about in
Sure.
this podcast. And it was pretty amazing.
Mm-hmm.
So, of course, you got Sunday puzzle. There's a lot more you can do with theme. And they certainly pulled out all the stops on this one.
Yes.
The name of the puzzle was What Are the Odds? And so I thought it was going to have something to do with statistics, but not at all. There were 5 themed clues, actually 10. You got bonus themed clues, but 5 clues that had circled letters in them. And they turned out to be all of the odd letters, the first, the third, the fifth, however long the clue was, but all the odd letters were circled. And there would be a clue for this, which was pretty straightforward. Like the first one was 23 across, moisture barrier supplies. And the answer was plastic sheets. So, you just answer the clue regularly. But then the next clue, the next across clue says, it says 23 across oddly. And so if you take the odd letters that are circled, they spell out the word patches. And so the answer for that next clue, 26 across, was gives a darn, like patches. You use them when you darn things. So gives a darn. So, okay. So that was the sort of the pattern of the theme. 35 across was a hard job. And the answer was no easy task. But when you just take the odd letters, you have N-E-S-T-S, or nest. And the next clue was 40 across, which was 35 across oddly. And so the answer was nest. And the answer for that one then was sticky pads.
Yes.
That was reaching, but nest could be considered a sticky pad. It's made with sticks, and it is a pad for birds.
Yes.
So one that we really struggled with, but we got it eventually, 55 across, was fictional diary writer. It turned out to be Bridget Jones. Mm-hmm. And then the next one was, I missed it, 55, it was 50 or 60 across, 55 across, oddly. And the answer to that was low digit, because every other letter of Bridget Jones spells out big toe. So big toe
is a low digit.
And then we had 61 across? Or no, 81 across. One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest author, which was KENKESEY.
Now, did you know that?
I remembered it after I got a few of the letters, and I thought, oh yeah, KENKESEY. Yeah, I had to read that in college. and so then the next one was 83 across, 81 across, oddly. The answer to which was child support, because every other letter of KENKESEY spells out knee.
Yes.
Knee as being child support. Then we had 99 across, which was Conan and others. The answer of which was barbarians. And then the next one was 103 across, which the clue was 99 across, oddly. And the answer to that was a think piece, because every other letter of barbarians spells out brain.
Yes.
And then finally we had 114 across, which was client's sales agent in brief. And the answer to that was account rep. And of course, the next one was 114 across oddly, the answer to which was not quite right because the every other letter of account rep is the word acute. So not quite right, not quite a right triangle. It's an acute triangle.
Yes, but that was a cute clue.
That was
answer.
amazing. Yeah. So kudos to the author of this puzzle, Mark Diehl,
Yes.
for coming up with a really, really amazing theme.
Mm-hmm.
Fun to answer, and you kind of got a chuckle once you finally figured out what was going on with that second clue that always ended with oddly.
Right.
So anyway, that was it.
So, yes, I, that first set of clues sort of threw me off because gives a darn. I guess it's like, okay, I think about a patch, you just sew a patch on. I don't think about darning it.
Well,
but
it's a way of darning,
Okay.
It's a way of closing up a hole or covering a hole.
But you see, that wasn't quite in my wheelhouse. So it took me a few clues to sort of see really. I mean, I was able to figure out what was going on, and even the nest and sticky pads. It took me a second. It's just like, oh, I see, sticky, got it.
Right. Mm-hmm.
There was another place where a Y appeared where I was not expecting it. 58 down, loose-cheeked as a mastiff. Jowly.
Jowly, yes.
That can't possibly be right. In fact, it's interesting. I was solving this on my computer, and I went to look at it on my, I think on my phone, and the Y of jowly that square was empty.
Oh.
And I'm like, oh no. But it still said I had solved the puzzle. So maybe even the software rejected that Y there. It's just like, no, I'm not going to allow the jowly to be displayed on my watch.
Mm-hmm. It seems to me like we've had jowly recently, but maybe not. I don't know. Was that a debut word?
It was not a debut. I really hope that someone comes out with a clue and it ends up being, he's a jolly good fella.
When was the last time we had jolly?
Well, first of all, it has appeared 2 times. Today. And in 1997.
Oh, so it's been a long time. I must have solved another puzzle because it seems to me like I've seen that word just recently.
Well, perhaps it was in a clue rather than an answer.
Well, that could be too.
But here it was like a bloodhound, and it was Bob Klon in 1997.
Oh, very good.
And Will Shortz was the editor then as well. I started off slowly with one across first person in Austria. Ich. You probably knew that right away.
I did. I wasn't sure. I thought that's what it was, but I wasn't sure. I didn't put it in right away.
I was thinking of ich or ein. I think ein is one, right?
Ein is one.
Right, okay.
Ein's right. Yeah.
But didn't they also have something where ein is... Oh, no. 61 across. A as in Austria. Ein.
Ein.
Let's see. They had... 4 across was terrific. Pressing activity for short, CPR.
Yes, that was good.
Right. And 2 down, rudely interrupt as a dance partner. I wanted it to be butts in.
Oh, yes.
But it turned out to be cut in on.
Cut in on, yes.
Which is just as well because butts in didn't fit. 6 down. Oh, so I go to this site every day. Website with an alien logo. I had no idea. It was Reddit.
Oh.
And now that I think about it, okay, there's that little alien dude. But it just totally eluded me. Did you get that right away?
No, but our daughter knew it.
Oh, okay.
Because she uses Reddit. I don't usually use Reddit.
So the 2 of you were working together.
We were working together.
Well, we may have some Reddit listeners, because we occasionally post there.
Yeah.
So hello, Reddit listeners. Sorry we didn't recognize that you had an alien for an icon.
We got it all solved, and it wouldn't solve. And we had such a dumb mistake, and it was right at the beginning of the puzzle. Perched on, 11 across, perched on. We had set atop, and it was sat atop.
So 12 down, the org for J. Robert Oppenheimer was the
EEC.
EEC, that's the European Economic Community or something like that. This was AEC, the Atomic Energy Commission.
Yes, we finally figured it out.
Right. Yeah, there was sort of some old-timey clues there, like we had 13 down. USSR news source was
Right.
TASS.
TASS.
Boy, I haven't had to think about TASS in a while.
But I think TASS is still there. I mean, it's the Russian news
Right.
propagandist machine.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
14 down. Zwei quadruple was acht.
Right.
That's
Zwei is
is that
two.
German?
That's German, too.
They seem to have a German theme going on
Yeah,
there.
yeah, there were a lot of German things in here. And Austria, I think, don't they speak German in Austria? I'm not sure.
Da.
Maybe they speak Austrian.
Okay, maybe that wasn't yes in any language. Probably not. We had, let's see, 20 across. I always get this wrong. Shawarma wrap. I went for roti
Oh,
because that sounded good.
That's Indian.
But it was one of the letters worked, but it was pita.
Pita, yes.
Which helped a lot with things like 8 down. Potter's Furnace was a kiln. That was a gimme at least. I needed gimmies because there were some. It took me a very long time to finish this crossword. We haven't gotten to the hard part, at least for me. But we had. Let's see. Where was the hard part? The hard part. Well, okay. There were a few clues along the way. Like 42 down was. Once I find 42 down. Hello, 42 down. Where have you gotten to? When tripled, you get the picture. So I wanted it to be et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
Well, that didn't fit.
It didn't, but it was the yada, as in yada, yada, yada.
Yada, yada, yada.
That's much more fun to say, I think. 37 down was named names, sang.
Yes.
Did you get that right away?
No, not right away, but we did get it.
Eventually.
I liked 50 across, conflict averse, no drama.
Yes.
That was great.
Yes, indeed. And then we started to run into my problem area of the grid. So the fictional diary writer, Bridget Jones, I thought Anne Frank, and then I thought, I don't think she's fictional.
No.
So then I decided to think about Anne of Green Gables, but then I wasn't sure that if she'd written a diary.
No.
Anyways, it turned out to be, as you already mentioned, Bridget Jones.
Right.
And then it all fell to pieces because 56 down, speaking of pieces, Chewy Chocolate Candy Brand. I had it starting with an R. I saw an E and an S in that. I thought it's Reese's.
Yes.
And it's not. No. I'm going to leave it as Reese's until the end of time,
No.
which almost showed up before I got this crossword finished as a result of that decision.
No. It's Reese's.
Because so 61 across, A is in Austria, so I didn't know that was ein. So I had EEN, which I thought was very poetic. Een, look, een, now it comes.
No,
and then and then of course I didn't know 81 across, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest author, as you pointed out, was KENKESEY. But that didn't matter because if it was the word Reese's, it still would have worked.
Right, it would have.
But the problem came to 87 across, political understanding. And I had that as Esterte, ESTERTE. And I'm like, Esterte, because Reese's gave me
because you had the S.
Gave me the S. And then I certainly 74 down. German actress Berger with a career spanning 8 decades. I'm like, really? I had enough letters that I thought Serta. No. I thought it's a mattress. Maybe it's named after an actress. No. So I'd Serta.
But Senta.
You knew that it was Senta?
I did know that, yes.
Oh, that would have been so helpful.
That was just such an unusual name.
Serta.
Kind of stuck with me there. But
I should have asserted myself. Anyway, so I had Serta. So I had, as I said here, Esterte. And it was, and I was just like, I don't know what's going on here. And then somehow I looked at Esterte and was suspicious because it sounded
rightly so.
It sounded like no word in any language. And so I sort of and I thought I don't know Serta for sure. And somehow I saw détente. And then it's détente. And then I thought, well, 55 down mimic has to be like. It has to start with an E. And I thought, it's entente. And these Reese's have got to go.
That's right. Reese's.
That was my major battle there. But you didn't have any battle there.
No, not really.
Boy, it's amazing. These last few crosswords, I run into these terrible quagmires, these absolute sinkholes. And you're just like, no problem.
Well, it's not always like that for me, but Right now I'm on a roll. I
You're on a
guess.
roll.
Well, when you do them with, our daughter, it makes a big difference.
That's
'cause
true.
She's just got a whole different, life experiences, and she knows the up-to-date slang and modern music and all that good
Hey,
stuff.
I know modern music. Furley's, for example. Okay, that's the only song I can think of. Some aria from some opera.
Uh-huh.
I'll give you details once I think of it. I like 69 down. Blue blood vessels, yachts.
Yes. Wasn't that something?
That was brilliant. If they had just put that clue and that answer in a grid that was black everywhere else, that would have been fine for me.
Uh-huh.
All these clues were very good. I mean,
yeah.
this guy,
Yeah.
he has been doing this. This is his 80th since
my.
1984. He's
Wow.
only collaborated 3 times. Also, he's a dentist.
No kidding.
Uh-huh.
Is he still a dentist? Has he been a dentist as long as he's been doing crosswords?
I don't know, but I'm looking at his picture on X-Word Info, and he's got excellent looking teeth.
I bet he does.
He probably doesn't do his own, though. So another problem was with 99 across, Conan and others. I started thinking about Conan O'Brien.
Oh. Uh-huh.
And so I had it, there was an R and an I, and so I had it ending in Brian. And
Brian.
yeah, Conan O'Brien.
Oh, I
Right?
see.
The late night talk show host, whatever he does now. So I had trouble with that. And finally I realized, there's Conan the Barbarian. Okay.
There you go.
That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
I certainly didn't know. I bet you knew this one as well. Let's see, 96 down. Fragrant Garden Hybrid. Tea Rose.
Yes.
You knew Tea Rose?
I did.
Oh, that would have been very handy.
But I had some letters that helped know that.
Most of my letters just sort of hindered.
Like 121 across. This is a good example. Our daughter knew this. Unspoken set of rules between dudes. Bro code. I'd never heard that.
Yeah, I knew that right away.
She did too. So.
I knew bro, and I thought, I think it's a code, but I like the one underneath it. 124 across. More dim-witted. Obtuser.
Yeah. Is that a word? Apparently.
Yeah, apparently it is a word. And it has appeared, that's got to be a debut. It's not a debut. It has shown up 2 times. In 2003, Rich Norris clued it as not so bright.
Uh-huh.
That's got to be an ironic use of the tense, right?
Right. Obtuser.
Like stupider.
Uh-huh.
You are stupider than. I bet they just sort of carved an exception in the English language just so they could say obtuser. And again, I'm still hoping for stupider. Another one, which I'm sure you knew this one immediately, 115 down, metro regions informally. I was like, okay, it's something about a greater metropolitan area or something like that.
Yep.
But it was herbs.
Herbs. No, I'd never heard them called herbs.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, for our listeners, it's spelled URBS, short for urban.
Mm-hmm. No, I've never heard that. Urban truncated to herb. So.
What about, were you pleased to see 109 across? A Luxor temple deity, Amonra?
Amonra, yes.
The god of devious spellings is back.
Yes, because that's not Egyptian. Amenra is Egyptian, but this is Amonra.
I thought that was just another transcription,
No,
another way of spelling it.
I believe it's a different...
A different god?
Mm-hmm, yeah. Yeah, and we even looked it up, and now I can't remember where it was from, Amonra.
Well, so Amonra seems to be always Egyptian. If I look up Amenra, that's what you're saying, right?
Mm-hmm.
Amenra, it's still Egyptian.
Really? Okay, well, maybe
I remember we had the same god, and they kept spelling it different ways.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
I don't know if we have any Amenra or Amonra worshipers, but if we do, drop us a line, crosswordpodcast@icloud.com, and tell us how you spell the name of your preferred deity. I would like to know.
Well, but it said that it was Luxor temple. Okay, yeah, that would be Egyptian.
Right.
Okay, yeah.
Somewhere in Egypt.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
114 across, client's sales agent in brief, account rep.
That's
It
right.
took me a very long time to sort of figure out what they were looking for there.
Yeah, us too.
And let's see, 119 down, 19th of 24, Tau.
Mm-hmm.
Listeners, if you ever see anything that references the number 24, start going through your Greek alphabet and stop when you get to the right number. That's what I did. Alpha, beta, gamma, delta, epsilon, zeta, eta, theta, and so on. And I even sang the song to get
All
to it.
right. Very good.
Well, this was a magnificent piece of work by Mark Diehl. Apparently he hasn't done Sundays in a while, but he has not lost his touch. He mainly does Saturdays. He's done 20 Fridays and 38 Saturdays.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
What a record.
But
Wow.
great clues.
Yeah, this was a good one.
Anytime I need a crossword or dental work, I'm heading out to find Mark Diehl.
Okay.
That is it for today then. Thanks everyone for listening.
Yes.
Let us know what you think about this podcast. Drop us a line, crosswordpodcast@icloud.com, or click on the send fan mail link. Remember to like us wherever you're listening to this podcast and follow us so you don't miss an episode. We will be back again with our cutting edge analysis of Monday's crossword tomorrow.
Bye-bye.